I want to talk about the guy I like again. And today I want to talk about this year 2026 and how the year went for me and what happened throughout our connection from my side. Because I don't know his side well yet, but I do know how it went for me, so that's why I'm sharing. So for me, I was waiting on the day we will meet again when the year started at the beginning of the year, but then I had a time where then I wasn't sure anymore if it was mutual because from some things that he said, I felt like maybe I was the only one thinking of him that way. So I tried to move on and I tried not to think of him because I felt like I was so invested in this for the past 4 years, and I felt like maybe I really did read too much into this, and maybe he didn't like me back. So I spent a lot of time crying and just trying to get over him, but that didn't work. So at some point, I just started to accept again that I still like him, and that I didn't think I'd confess like this at that time because I really wasn't sure anymore if he liked me back. It was like a very weird feeling because I still felt the connection and I still was like, this doesn't make sense to me. But what was like visible in 3D and what he was like based on what he was like saying, it seemed like I was the only one thinking of him that way. Um, so I really was like, I shouldn't think of him anymore. I remember I stopped using social media for a while because I didn't want to see anything of him at that time because I was like, each time I saw something of him, it was about what he went through, and I didn't want to see any of that because I feel like that made me feel um like I had really hoped on us someday. So when I saw that, that hope kind of like crumbled a bit, and I was like, I didn't know what to trust anymore because I was trusting in what I felt at that time. Then I was like confused because um it didn't really make sense to me. But then I also started to accept that, and I tried to move on, and I thought like maybe if I um don't see him anywhere on social media, if I um engage in different things and I try not to think of him, that I might be able to move on. But um yeah, that didn't work. And also now I believe that it's okay for me to like him again because I do feel like the connection is mutual again. Even if I don't know if some time in between it was not, but maybe it still was. I don't know. Maybe we did feel the connection still, but things in the 3D maybe didn't align, and I don't know. We just went through things that we maybe didn't have to go through, but we still went through. So that's what I thought of it then afterwards. Like I remember the first few months of this year, I was like, at the beginning, I was like, very much looking forward to us meeting, and I was like still hoping that he would like me, but then in between there were a few months where I was like, I don't want to hear anything or see anything of him right now because I don't get what I've been feeling and I don't get what's going on. And then I had the time a few weeks after again. I was like, I think I got some form of clarity for myself, and also I feel like because I understood what happened with my life and what happened to me in 2025 and the end of 2024, I started to also accept what happened to him and what he had to go through because I noticed that a lot of things happened the way they shouldn't have happened. So that's how I came to accept what happened to him too and what he went through. So now I'm not confused anymore about why I felt this way because I still feel like this connection is mutual and that it's felt mutually. So by now, I don't know if he feels the same as I've said many times before, but I feel like he feels the same. So I hope this reaches him and that someday we both dream of, that happens just as it's meant to, and that we will live aligned and find our ways to one another. So yeah, that's all I have for today, and I don't know if I'll do more of these. If I do think of more, of anything more that I want to add, I'll do another video on this, and let's see how this unfolds. But I'm looking forward to someday. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.